time management for men over 30, how to get fit, have fun and build a life you're proud of without burning out. Welcome back to the Inner Edge Coaching Podcast, where we talk about how to live with more focus, purpose and energy as a man in your 30s, 40s and beyond. I'm Chris, and today we're talking about one of the biggest struggles for men right now: time. How to manage it, master it and protect it so you can build a life you're proud of without running yourself into the ground. Because here's the truth: most men today aren't lazy, they're just super tired. They're overwhelmed, stretched and trying to do too much for too many people with too little clarity. Today we'll cover why time management is so critical in your 30s and 40s, the biggest time traps busy men fall into, and how to design a realistic schedule that fits fitness, family, fun and fulfillment without the burnout. Let's be honest, for most men, life after 30 doesn't slow down. It accelerates like a Lamborghini and smashes you in the face. We're trying to build a career, raise a family, stay fit, keep your relationship strong and maybe still have time for mates, hobbies and a bit of peace. But somewhere along the way you start to feel like you're constantly behind. Every day feels like a sprint. You're chasing work deadlines, chasing your kids, chasing a version of yourself you can't quite catch up with. And research from the University of Cambridge found that men between 30 and 50 report the highest levels of time-related stress of any demographic group. And that stress is directly linked to burnout, poor fitness and shit relationships. So if you've ever said, "I just don't have the time to work out," or "I'll make more time for family once things calm down," this episode's for you. Let's start by calling something out. Hustle culture is bullshit. It's lying to you. It tells you that sleep is for the weak, that 5 a.m. starts are normal, 80-hour work weeks and constant grind are what successful men do. That mindset burns more men out than it builds up, because time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. It's being effective. As author Greg McKeown says in Essentialism, if you don't prioritise your life, someone else will do it for you. Hustle culture glorifies being busy, but real growth comes from being effective. And effective men don't fill their days, they focus where their energy is put. Let's talk about the traps that steal your time every single week without you realising it. Always available trap. You're answering emails at 10 p.m, checking messages at dinner and pretending that's productive, but you're just leaking energy. Set boundaries. Watch the video on it. Protect your off switch. The hero syndrome. You take on everything at work, at home, because no one does it as well as you can do it. Does that sound familiar? It's not strength, that's control. Learn to delegate it, even if it's imperfectly. The micro distraction loop. Every scroll, ping or quick check costs you focus. On average, it takes 23 minutes to refocus after a digital distraction. That's hours of deep work just gone. The someday illusion. I'll start training again when things calm down, but they never do calm down. You never find the time. You don't find time, you make it. The people pleasing trap. Every yes to things that don't align with your values is a no to what does. Your health, your family, your peace. Let's shift gears a little bit. Here's how high-performing men manage time without losing their minds. They define their non-negotiables. Write down your top 3 priorities for the next 3 months. Not forever, just the next 3 months. Maybe it's health, family or your career growth. Everything else becomes secondary. Use that as your compass. Time block with intention. Time blocking isn't rigid, it's freedom. Think of it as designing your day with purpose. Block out a couple of hours here, a couple of hours there. So an example, 6:30 till 7, quick workout, 7 till 8, family breakfast, 8 till 12, focused work, 12 till 1, just lunch. 1 till 5, you get back to work, you do your meetings. 5 till 7, family or personal time. 7 o'clock onwards, it's yours. It's not glamorous, but it's real, and it works because it aligns with your energy, not social media expectations. You could even use the 1-3-5 rule. So each day on your to-do list, 1 big thing, 3 medium things, and 5 small things. If you don't get around to the small things, it's not a biggie. But that's it. No 45 item to-do list that just guilt trip you. This rule keeps you productive and sane. 4. Protect your power hours. Most men's best focus comes in the first 2 to 3 hours of their day. Don't waste it on admin or emails. Do your most important work or your training first. If you win the morning, the rest of the day follows. Delegate or delete. If it's not a priority or a passion, delegate it, automate it, delete it. Every yes must just justify itself. And rest like a professional. Top performers schedule rest as intentionally as work. Downtime is where creativity, energy and recovery happen. If you burn out, you can't lead, lift or love properly. When you manage your time with intention, everything changes. You get fitter because workouts actually fit your life. You're more present because you're not half thinking about work at dinner. You laugh more, you sleep better, you lead calmer, and most importantly, you stop living on autopilot. You start building a life, not just surviving a schedule. All right, here is the Inner Edge challenge for the week. Number 1, write down your top 3 priorities for the next 30 days. Time block your mornings for the next 7 days, even if it's just 90 minutes of focused time, and cut 1 low value commitment or distraction this week and use that time for something that fills you up. Then drop me a comment or message me. What's your biggest time trap right now and how are you going to take it back? Thanks for watching the Inner Edge Coaching Podcast. If this episode helped you, hit subscribe, tap the bell so you never miss a new drop, and share it with a mate who's feeling stretched thin right now. And if you missed last week's episode on overcoming self-doubt, go and watch that next. It ties perfectly into building real confidence and control over your time. Until next time, stay focused, stay grounded, and keep building your edge.